Hello, my name is Maya, aka 𝐬𝐬𝐢𝐬𝐿. Yeah, plug my intro right here. And I'm here with my boyfriend. Say hello, Marshall.
Hi.
Okay.
You told me to be quiet.
I did not.
Anyway.
Okay.
Today is a kind of crochet and talk with me video. I do want to talk about the 𝐬𝐻𝐵 lore because that, like, I don't know how to really like talk about it for real because the whole situation is kind of like really weird. Every time there's a good day, you always scroll on TikTok and there's always something about 𝐬𝐻𝐵. Like, oh, 𝐬𝐻𝐵 fell out with Miss Gold, so now she's copying her laugh.
I'm so old. Yes, I'm a grandma. Just kidding. I said I can't see. Let me put my glasses on. Yeah, ETA.
So lonely. Like, look at him.
I need something more spicy.
You just so lonely. Like, I was eating my seafood boil, but like, you know, very grateful to be by myself. You know what I mean? Or 𝐬𝐻𝐵 got the police called on her because she gave Santos alcohol and he's 19.
So Ashley,
Yes.
just so you know, this gentleman is 19 years old. Okay, so
But he's not drinking.
I had a reason to be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's 19 years old. Nobody's going to jail. You need to be a little more aware of who's coming to your house.
Can you please tell them to quit harassing my dad?
No,
Don't you worry
that's
about
y'all
it,
on
okay?
TikTok. Okay?
No, but they're on the phone.
Like, the whole situation just seems kind of weird and very like, I don't know. People call her the inmate hop. People call her the inmate hopper. That's because she's always like always dating men in prison.
You're my 30th inmate. Did I not tell you that?
Which is also weird because how are you falling in love with somebody who's in prison, but not?
Santos.
No, not
That guy's
Santos. Not
name.
Santos.
What are you talking about?
𝐬𝐻𝐵 inmate
No.
hopper. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that does not include people who had like their husbands or something go to jail and they keep falling in love with their husbands or whatever. Like that's a different story. But if you're purposefully going to jails trying to see where your next husband is, like, that's insane. And I feel like 𝐬𝐻𝐵 kind of gives me like creep vibes. What do you have to say on 𝐬𝐻𝐵?
I don't like her. I think she's just disgusting. Every time I hear that name, I literally think of throwing up.
𝐬𝐻𝐵. 𝐬𝐻𝐵.
Hey, you think you're funny or something?
Yes, very much.
Well, you're not. You're making me upset. You're making me disgusted of that thing that exists in the same world that I live on.
Child. Anyway,
Thank you.
the last update I heard on 𝐬𝐻𝐵 was
Bro, flip off.
the last update I heard about her was her at some girl's house or whatever, and her little brother was there, and he's like 16 or something, and like Ash was kissing on the boy and like doing all these things with the 16-year-old.
Too close to my brother, Ash. Too close. Hey, Ash! Why did you move? Fuck you up, Ash. I'm not kidding. Ash! Stop moving. Ash! Stop moving. No!
Are you seeing that, chat?
Mind you, this woman is pushing 40. I don't understand how she keeps talking to people and making all these friends and stuff. I feel like the only real friend that she had was Miss Gold until she like fell out with her or whatever. By the way, her falling out with Miss Gold is like really darn upsetty spaghetti because Miss Gold is like really cool. Shout out to Miss Gold, by the way. And then I don't know. The funny thing was, I remember the whole mass unfollowing on 𝐬𝐤 December 31st, and people replying back to it like, y'all follow her? Y'all follow her? Well, duh. How are we gonna see the lives? How are we gonna know that if the information is true or not? How are we going to actually know anything about 𝐬𝐤 if we're not following her? Like, those comments really seemed like really weird because it was just so dumb. And then I think one time I clicked on one of the accounts and tried to see if they were actually following 𝐬𝐤, and they were. So what are you talking about? Obviously you're following 𝐬𝐤. What? So yeah, that song that she made with Miss Golden and Santos, I want 𝐬𝐤, I want 𝐬𝐤, I want 𝐬𝐤. Am I gonna get copyrighted for that?
Just stop. That's where you stop. No more than.
Oh my god.
No more than what? I think it's 5 or 3 seconds of a song or whatever. No, just no more. Just stop. Cause the song is disgusting anyway, so just don't sing it. They hate 𝐬𝐤. Stupid.
Another thing that I was always seeing on like TikTok and stuff is people trying to say that 𝐸𝐸 was dead when he had his like break or whatever. That was really dumb, and it really had people like sitting down and being like, oh my god, is 𝐸𝐸 really dead? No, 𝐸𝐸 is not dead. And then when Corey came back, all those videos stopped, obviously, because he's not dead. And it's like, why would people? I don't like how people actually make. First of all, 𝐸𝐸 Samurai rise up, because I don't know. I really want to see Corey play Amanda the Adventurer too, though. I feel like that would be really funny. What do you think?
Riz.
What do you think, Marshall? What game do you want to see 𝐸𝐸 play?
What's it called? Sun Wukong, whatever the heck that one's, the monkey game, the one game. I always forget what it's called. Myth Wukong, that's what it's called. Myth Wukong. That one. I want to see him play that so bad.
I think the games on his radar right now that people keep saying are Huggy Wuggy 3, and then 4 is coming out too, so I think that's on his radar as well. And then Amanda the Adventurer. He already played Bad Parenting, which was actually like that game. Oh my gosh, the first time I watched it when Jay from the Cub Scouts played it, that game had me in my feels, only because it was just so wow. And then like everybody kept trying to say that the story, the game was based off of like what back to what I was saying. Sorry guys. Yeah, that game had me in my feels because it was like, people kept trying to say that the story, the game was based off of like a real story that happened in real life or whatever. Kept trying to like find the source, like, where are y'all finding this source? Find the source or whatever, but I could never find the source. Nobody was trying to say the source. Nobody was trying to be like, oh yeah, the source is blah, blah. No, never found it, and don't think I ever will.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Deleting of TikTok.
That is so stupid. Like, how are you going to delete TikTok? You won't delete anything else other than TikTok. I feel like the only
We should delete Twitter.
The only reason why people want to delete TikTok is because you can get information from there, and I mainly feel like it's a race thing.
A race thing? You said a race thing? You said a race thing? I was just about to say that.
Yes, because isn't TikTok like owned by China or something?
No, it's owned by a person, a Singaporean.
Oh yeah, a Singaporean person. Which was so dumb. And then this senator.
I'm gonna show you a video after this. That was hilarious.
Senator was like, Have you ever been in this Chinese Communist Party? He's like, no, Senator, I'm Singaporean. And he keeps repeating himself.
Sell our information to the Chinese. No, Senator.
I'm Singaporean. Like, I feel like I'd be so mad.
Are you scared of the Chinese government? No, Senator.
I'm Singaporean. I served my country in Singapore. Like, my family was talking about it, and they were like, it's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb for them to, like, I don't know why they're trying to take literally everything. Like, they took Vine, they took Dub Smash, they took Musical.ly, like, why don't y'all take Facebook? Y'all can take Facebook, Instagram, Kick.
What?
Kick.
Yeah.
Kick is the most diabolical app I've ever heard of. Like, every time there's a problem or whatever, and most August the Duck, last time I seen his information about Kick, it was some guy being a pedophile. So, yeah. I feel like my YouTuber taste is kind of weird. Like, I like watching Jay from the Cub Scouts, and then Corey Kenshin, and then it's Balarky. Like, I feel like that's how my music taste goes too. Like a song will play. It'll go from Leve Valentine,
which is hella bipolar, by the way.
Leve Valentine to Meth Head Freestyle by Lil Darky and Spider Gang, and then Loyalty by Kendrick Lamar. Like,
Personage.
I don't know. Am I bipolar? Are you bipolar? Are you bipolar?
Football.
Okay, so he is.
No, I'm not the problem. Okay.
Okay. I'm really thinking of what my next video should be. I don't even know when I can record a new video. Only because, like, school and then my next video is probably going to be spend a day with me at school plus rehearsal, because I am an inspiring actress, guys. Not too much. The silence is so loud right now. It should be applauses, like, there we go. There we go. Yeah, inspiring actress. You know, want to be on Broadway one day. Want to be famous, and so I'm working with every play I can get at my school right now. I did the Lemmy project at the beginning of the year. That was really cool. And now I'm working on Shrek with everybody, whatever. I'm really excited about Shrek only because I am playing the dragon. The dragon, the dragon. I want to be one of those funny YouTubers that can, like, edit their video funny. But I'm not a funny person, and when I try to do stuff, like, try to do funny stuff, they always feel, like, unfunny. I don't know why. But my whole channel, basically, to give, like, a rundown of my whole channel, since this will be my first video, it'll be different things. That's why my banner says Starry Lad, a hint of everything. Because I get very bored easily, and if I have multiple things to do, I'll be, why am I, okay, hold on, can you see that?
Yeah.
And then, yeah. Sorry, I couldn't see the stitch.
Sorry.
Because I get very bored easily, and I feel like if I have the freedom of just doing anything on my channel, then I'll have a hint of every little audience, you know? from actors to singers to crocheters to knitters, like yeah, just a little bit of everything. Like I've always wanted to do vlogs because I don't know, I feel like when I'm on the go, I just want to document everything. And like literally when it was my birthday, it wasn't really my birthday, but it was technically a birthday party. Only 2 people showed up. Only 2 people showed up. My boyfriend and my best friend. And we had a really good time. And I feel like if I recorded it and I don't know, did my whole YouTube thing when I was there, I think we would have had
raise type John, you know, just because of race, you know. I don't have race, so you know, I don't like photos being taken of me. If I had more race and I was mogging like an alpha male, then maybe I would.
Anyway,
okay.
Back to what I was saying about a hint of everything. Yeah, so it's gonna be like acting, will be like skits and all that stuff. Singing, I think a few covers here and there, but I don't think I will be doing singing that much, only because Shrek is happening right now as we speak. I'm not gonna want to be singing ever again in my life, okay? Jeez, hint of everything. Acting, singing, crocheting, maybe a little bit in it, but I'm not a knitter type thing. I don't like knitting. And yeah, there'll be advice videos, spend a day with me, talk with me, just a few things like that. Me and my friend Kennedy have already decided that we will do this type of thing together. Well, we'll just be giving advice together and stuff. Yeah, so that's just a few things that will be happening on the channel. And it's a very short video, only because this is my first video and I don't really like know what else to talk about really. And I'm getting a little sleepy already, so yeah, that's a few things that'll be happening on the channel. I hope you be able to stick around and watch stuff, do stuff with me, and be able to come on this YouTube journey with me. And maybe one day I'll do an open up with me video and you'll get to learn about me or whatever. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, like, share, comment, say hi. I will respond back. I promise you I will. Have a great day. Love yourself. Love others.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.